Today we're going to build a creeper and spider farm. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we are going to be getting a lot of gunpowder and a lot of string from this farm. We're actually going to be reversing this. I wanted this to be in the front and that to be on the side, just so when we look at it, it doesn't really matter the way you do it. It's just the way I want to look at it. But yeah, everything else about this is going to be the exact same. So we come down here. This is just so nothing spawns underneath. And if you actually build this in your world and you have all this lit up and underground lit up, you'll get a lot out of this. So let's come in here. I had this going for 45 minutes exactly. Oh, we're still getting more stuff. So this is what I got after 45 minutes. And then I actually adjusted the redstone. So we're going to get even more. I had the timer set to 32. Now I have it set to 8. So ideally we should be getting 4 times the amount, possibly up to 4 times the amount for an hour. We also have a fisherman in here, so he can buy the string from us. We also have, obviously I ran out of space. I only have 3 underneath, but this would be a little fishing hole. So you can also sell him fish. So this can be an emerald farm for you as well. And if you kill some of the spiders, you might also get some spider eye. But primarily, we're going to be getting some string and some gunpowder from this farm. This is our little AFK spot. So we have a nice little bed here for when it turns night. We got a nice picture reminding us of who exactly we're killing. And we got some extra storage. So, you know, this side will be extra gunpowder. This side will be extra string. Like I said, you can get this guy in here. I'm not going to add this to the tutorial. You can just figure it out. There's a space under here. You just get him in there. And obviously the barrels will turn him into a fisherman. You can even get rid of this and put another one here. You can have 2. Or get rid of the bed if you don't want it. But yeah, let's get into what you need and how to build it. Okay, here's everything you're going to need. Either pause it, take a screenshot, or just look in the description. Certain things like the dispensers, that's per level. So each level is going to have 24. Each level is going to have 24 buckets. I have to actually get rid of half of those. There we go. Each level is going to have 24 buckets of water filled. Each level is going to need 2 repeaters and 2 torches. Everything else is the same. Okay, so find where your front's going to be. This is going to be my front. The front's going to be 14 across. This is going to go up 25. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, break everything. I do suggest putting that 1 slab on the bottom just so you know where the corners are. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go 20 deep. So it's going to be back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then come across 14. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then connect the 2. Okay, once that's done, you're going to count on the 10th block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're actually going to go underneath. Same thing to this one. So that way there's 9 in here. Obviously, that's on the long side, not on the 14. And then we're going to come down again. Then we're going to bring this all the way across. And we're going to connect it the same way. And then do the same thing for the one directly next to it. Okay, once that's done, you're then going to just place a junk block and start building your next platform. So you're going to fill this all the way in, but you're not going to go underneath like you did over there. And you're just going to fill this in here, and then the same thing on the other side. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to find our center here. So we need it to be 2 by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6 and 6. So here and here. That way there's 5 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do the same thing across. Okay, and then you could break out the blocks underneath. And then you can put your water. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is make a little infinite water source. Okay, so you can take your dirt for now if that's what you want to do. And just go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 right there. Bing, bing. And now you have an infinite water source. And that's going to be important in a second. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our dispensers And all of these blocks here, okay, so not, obviously not the ones on this side. The ones that are opposite the water channel, we're just going to put them here. So like just like this, okay, and you're going to do that on both sides. So it's just going to be this side and then that side over there. Okay, now the reason I had you bring the empty buckets and make the water source is you can just stand here and just keep collecting the water because you're going to put the buckets of water inside each and every one of these dispensers. Okay, so you're going to stand there. You're going to take time to do that right now on both sides. Okay, you can get rid of your infinite water source. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to come across like that. And you can actually end up breaking the corners for now, I believe. I'm trying to think. I think you can. You know what? Keep them until we do the redstone. We might need them. I forgot at the moment. Okay, now what you're going to do, and this is going to be a little tedious, but you're going to take all your trapdoors, any kind you want, doesn't have to be oak, and you're just going to put them right here, and they're going to go, it doesn't matter the order either because you're not going to open them. They're going to go right up to here on both sides. So obviously no trapdoors over your water source because, you know, if you're going to build more up, that's just going to block, and then, you know, it's going to block the mobs from falling, and that's going to be bad. Okay, so just do that on both sides, all the way across, from side to side on both sides. Okay, once that's done, you're going to come in here, and you're going to put blocks all on top. Now, if you're going to do one row, which I suggest you don't do, you're done with the top. You can cover the whole thing. So wherever that top is that you're going to be done with, you just cover the whole thing, okay? But obviously, you're probably going to do more. So you want to leave it open, okay? And you just want to cover just cover enough, just cover the trapdoors for now. Okay? It's going to look just like this. So now all we're going to do this is our front right here where the dispensers are. So we're actually going to put the redstone on this side right here. Okay? So we're just going to go ahead and put this over here like that. Like that. And actually you could just cover this one on this side just like that. Okay? And then we're going to make another, so see where this row right here is, right here above the dispensers. We're going to go all the way around over to there. Okay? And we're just doing it on one side. So right here where these two blocks are, we're going to take our hoppers and we're just going to make our etho clock. So the two hoppers are going to face each other. Okay? So they're facing each other right where the two, like the water blocks would be down below. Okay? Coming out on either side, we put comparators. We have blocks just like that. Okay? We have torches just like that. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put our blocks down. Okay? You'll notice this right here is above where the dispensers are. Same thing here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our repeater and we're going to put it right there. So coming out of that block. And then redstone all across it just like that. Same thing on this one. Repeater. And then redstone all across it just like that. Up to there. Okay, and then this side you can actually break the corners. Oh. Yeah, you could break the corners on that side if you'd like. They're not necessary at all. And then what I would do is just put slabs on this side so you don't have to worry about wasting extra blocks. Okay, and now let's build the top of this clock here. So we're going to put redstone on that one, redstone on that one. We're going to take our sticky piston there, sticky piston here. So it looks just like that. We're then going to take our redstone block, and then in either one of these, doesn't matter which one, you're just going to go ahead and you're going to put your 8 dirt or 8 of whatever item you want. 8 dirt. Okay? That's what I have. And then just stand here for a second and make sure both of the sides disappear. So that one full side disappears. Then the other full side. So now they'll spawn. This side that would spawn, they would have gotten flushed. Now these ones will get flushed. Then this one right here can spawn again. You see how it's going? and then this one's going to spawn. So that's how we're going to do it. Okay, you can shorten it even more. You could do 4 if you'd like. I think 8 is pretty decent. Okay, so now what you would do is this becomes your next row right here. Okay, this becomes your next row. So all you're going to do, since this is a corner right here, all you're going to do is go all the way across on this side. Okay, this side right here becomes your, right here, sorry. So see where that block is? That block right here becomes your dispensers. So you put dispensers on this row right here. You'll know you did it right if they're above the redstone, all the way down. And then this side again is just from right here. Oops. This side again is from right here. You just cover it up. And then this side again is your, oops, dispensers. And you just keep doing that in the same pattern. Except when you get to the corners, because you only have to do 1 clock. So when you get to the corners, okay, so this, let's just finish 1 row. So these would be your dispensers right here. Okay, let's go all the way across with it. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Okay, so that would be your dispenser right in that row. So then what you do, you put a block, and then obviously you do the next row above it. Okay, just like that. So you do a torch here, right on top of that block. Torch there. A torch there. With a repeater coming out of it. And then you'd run more lines going across. And as you see, once it goes off, it'll do both rows. Okay, and that's what you would do. You just keep building this torch ladder, this torch ladder going up. And you just keep doing the different rows of the dispensers, and then obviously on this top block you'd put your trapdoors. And by the way, the reason we did the trapdoors is so only creepers will spawn, because creepers are like a little bit less than 2 blocks. So the other mobs can't spawn there except for spiders, which can spawn on the bottom. So that's why we have spiders and creepers. Okay? And that's what you would do the entire way up. And then obviously when you get to the top, make sure you cover everything with stone brick and then slabs, because slabs are see-through. So you can't just cover the top, because that will leave light exposed and you will hurt your farm. Okay, so when you get to the very, very top, you make sure you do full block and then half slabs, all right? All right, so now let's do underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to put those 2 there so it's a little even, okay? And then instead of doing the glass, we're going to do 5 levels down. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that on all of these. Okay, now that that's done, now you can take the glass all the way down to the bottom. It's always just a fun feature. I mean, you don't have to have glass, but it's always a fun feature to watch the mobs fall from far away, and do that on all of these. Okay, now what we're going to do is, this is my front right here. Okay, this is going to be my front. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come to this corner. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just like that. And I'm just going to go all the way down. So that's 2, right? And 3. So we're going to go 3 down. Okay. And the reason I'm doing it, obviously, I would actually make it bigger, but the reason I'm doing it is because I don't have that far down to go, because I'm in creative. So I have a flat world. Okay, and then just fill these in with whatever your block is. Okay, now here's going to be your entrance, but let's just do the 7 on this side as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so do the same thing on this side. Okay, and once you do that, you can go ahead and you can put your stairs going down. Okay, first let's just do this. And the stairs are going to be this way. Break that. This way, so you can actually break this as well. And then 1 more. Okay, so three things of stairs. And then this is my floor right here. Okay, and then that's where they're going to be dropping to, just like so. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, underneath this glass, I'm just going to put all stone brick. Okay, just like that, all underneath here. Cool. And then I'm going to take, so it's underneath this glass, right? So count 1, 2 on that third one. I'm going to put a chest going that way, and then a chest going that way. So the two like buckles to the chest are this way, the opening. Okay. And actually, before we do that, before we close it up, let's go in here, and I'm actually going to change the floor too. Right, so let's just do that. Actually, I might as well do this. Right, like just like that, the whole floor. Of course, you would change it, you know, to whatever design you'd like. And now we're going to go behind it with our hoppers. And we're going to go 1, 2 for that one. And then 1, 2 for that one. And now we can close it up. So let's go 1 like that. And then I'm going to put a trap door here just in case for some reason, you know, things don't want to die. Something, you never know. There might be new mobs and things like that. Just leave it open. That way you can kill it with a sword, get some XP as well. Plus spiders are, you know, they're nasty, vile little creatures. Sometimes they like to sneak out. Or they like to not die, I should say. Okay? Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this opening right here. 1, 2 back. Okay, we're going to put a light under that one right there. So that's what that shroom light is for. I think I actually have 2 shroom lights. You only really need 1 because I changed the design. And then just put 3 brick going like that. And then I did this whole back like that. Although I don't think we need that one because we're going to put a bed. Turn the bed this way. The reason we're doing it this way, you always pop up on the side of where the pillow is. So if you do it that way, you're going to be stuck in the brick and you're going to die. Because then I put 2 bricks like that. Okay. Then I went ahead and I put a crafting table on this side. And then what I thought was kind of cool is just take a painting and go right there until you get the creeper one. There you go. You know, it's a creeper farm, right? Now we're going to take our barrel and put one there and there, just like that. Perfect. And then we can take our item frame, right? We can put an item frame there. And then, you know, you'd use it for extra storage, whatever you want it to be. String or gunpowder. All right. This side, we're going to kind of do the same thing. So we can leave that brick right there. Break this. This would be where you want your villager to be if you want to do that. So then you just go like this, right? You'd go like that, and then you'd cover that up once the villager's in there. Okay, and then what did I put on that side? Did I just go like that? I think I just did that. And we put a furnace in there like so. And then same thing on this side. We go barrel with a crouch and another item frame. Right, just like so. And then you can actually do 2 furnaces here. I know I didn't put that, but you can, you know, do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. Okay. And then, oh, we didn't do this. Actually, yeah, you know what? You could put another light here. So before you get the villagers in there, you can go ahead and put a light just like so. So that way the villagers all nice and lit up. And then what I did is I went ahead and I broke these underneath. And I went ahead and I did some water. So, whoops, I need another bucket. So we go bucket of water to the left, bucket of water to the right, and then this would become an infinite, you know, water source to fish out of. You can go a couple deep. I'd say go like 3 deep on both sides, so that way you can fish. And then we cover this up right here like so with a trap door, which if I can crouch, there we go. Okay, so now you can get fish and string to trade with the villager. Now on the top, honestly, you can do this however you want. I just went ahead and put a upside down stair like that. You can go ahead and put some stone bricks there like that. Can you make 3? No, it has to be that. And then what you would do is you get trapdoors and you go on the side. So you'd go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Although I could have sworn I only did 2 there. Let me try it with the slabs. Maybe you can do 2 slabs. Let's see. No, it's got to be the trapdoors. So 1 there and 1 there. And then when you're coming in, you only need to open 2 of them. Just like that. And then you can close it. Okay, and this is just so phantoms and other mobs don't get you. Okay, so now you got your collection. And then what I would say to go ahead and do is just trace the shadow. So make sure you go 20 back. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and then just fill this entire thing in, which is what I'm going to do now. And then you're good to go. That's the whole farm. Just make sure you do the top like I suggested, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I realized what it was. I got rid of this, and I just put it here. That's what it was. That's why there's only 4. So it's like a stair step going in, okay? And if you want, you can even get rid of the ones underneath here, and you can just put them like that. So that way when you go in, you have even more space here. So you could totally do that. And then keep this open, you know, if you want, get that villager in there. Once you get that villager in there, then you can, you know, close that up and close that up. And you're good to go. And that's the whole farm. All right, so that's going to do it for me, guys. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.